TrainingMug helps fresh graduates to upskill disruptive technologies like full stack development, AML, cloud, DevOps, etc., and land in their dream IT companies through role-based, outcome-oriented, bite-sized courses. TrainingMug is a learning platform help freshers to master these technologies by building real-time applications. We offer role-based, outcome-oriented, bite-sized courses. Our learning platform provides a personalized learning experience for every learner and assists their learning journey through quizzes, coding exercises, and capstone projects. The capstone projects are integrated to GitLab to automate their CI/CD pipelines to get the real-time exposure and how real-time CI/CD pipelines works and also get their results. They'll get a detailed report on the coding exercises and capstone projects that they work with. Once the learners sign up with our platform and log in into our platform, the learner can see what are the courses that he enrolled to and can see the details of the course, and then he can continue learning that particular course. And he'll be navigated to the dashboard where he can see the complete progress of the ongoing courses. Example, the course, what is the chapter that he is working with, or what is the quiz that he is solving, or how many quizzes he has solved, how many coding exercises he have completed in the particular course, and what is the status of the capstone project, and the entire course completion along with the leaderboard rank. And he or she can go to the detailed report to see the detailed report of the courses. So he can navigate back to the courses to see what are the courses that he enrolled, and also can explore the marketplace where we have other courses so that he can enroll to. Then he'll go to the quizzes section to see what are the available quizzes that he can attempt. So by default, these quizzes will be shown for the courses that the learner enrolled to, which can display that what is a quiz, which course it is associated to, what chapter it is associated, what topic it is associated, what is the maximum score, what is the passing score, and how many number of questions it contains. So once he clicks on attempt, so he'll be given a confirmation pop-up, and then once he click on yes, then it will give the instructions about the quiz regarding what are the do's and don'ts, and then how they can avoid the plagiarism, and what is the score that they need to mark this quiz as completed, along with other details like the duration, number of questions, points, and then number of attempts. So by default, each quiz will have certain restrictions in the number of attempts, and then we will take the top score of the attempt to mark it whether it is completed or not completed. So once you click on continue, you can start working on the quiz, where we have a clear layout for different kinds of technology questions. So based on the type of question, so the question will be formatted, and then if it is a multi-correct or a single correct, what are the marks, what are the remaining time, and then which can display the questions in this layout. And then the learner can navigate to the different questions by clicking on the links here. And then once he click on the timer has run out, then the quiz will be auto-submitted for evaluation, and then he can discard or submit for the evaluation. So once the evaluation is done, he'll be given a scorecard like this. So whether he passed the quiz or failed the quiz, and then what is the pass percentage or how many attempts left, along with the scores and then the leaderboard rank, and then can also see how many questions are correct, how many wrong answers, and then how many attempts left, where the learner can also take the preview of the quiz to say what is the correct option, what is the wrong option, and then why it is so with the explanation. So then he can see once he complete the quiz, then that will be appear in the completed section where he can see what is the score and then how many attempts that is done. And then he can go to the exercises to see what are the coding exercises available for the particular course, and then he can see the details of that and then click on attempts so that he can take the coding exercise. So here it is a completely an online editor where we give a problem statement at the left hand, and then an online cloud editor at the right hand side, so where the learner can solve the problem with a basic boilerplate. So the learner can run his solution against to the custom input by giving the custom input and then click on run, so that it will list out what is the input and expected output and then the actual output that they got for that particular solution. So they can run against some predefined test cases and then can see the execution result and then get the score of the particular submission, how many test cases pass or failed, and then the learner can see the details of each test case, why it is passed, why it is failed. Then he can finally submit the solution for an evaluation, and then this will evaluate some other, the test cases, which will hide it from the learner, and then can do the submission evaluation report, something like this, gives the details of what is the number of submission. Here also we have 3 submissions taken into the consideration, and then the top score will be marked as a top score will be considered to mark it whether it is completed or not completed. The learner can see the solution against a particular submission, and once 3 submissions are done, he can also see what is his code, what is the learner's code, and then what is the suggested code from our platform. So then the learner can work on a capstone project. So every bite-sized course ends with a capstone project, and then he can see what is the capstone project with a complete README file or the problem statement, and then he can click on start working on it. So where we are completely automating this capstone project with our self-hosted GitLab, where the capstone project is completely cloned and forked into the learner's repository. And once he completes, and we have different approaches here for B2B and as well as B2C. If it is a B2C, the entire project will be zipped and then is available for a download for the learner. And then once he can start working on this and then submit it evaluation, he need to enter the GitLab URL and then submit for evaluation. Then our GitLab CI pipelines will evaluate the solution and then finally give the detailed report of what are the test cases or what are the test cases which are passed and then which are failed, along with the score. So we're also evaluating like how do we display the some other metrics of the capstone project related to code quality and then the improvements and any other suggestions for the improvement, etc. So finally, you can go to the dashboard for a detailed report to see like what is a course completion, what is his leaderboard rank, and then the course completion status about how many quizzes, coding exercises completed, capstone status of capstone project, and then the average time spent in our platform every day, and then how many quizzes or coding exercises that the learner is solving on every day and committing that into the GitLab. So with the activity status like least activity, low activity, moderate activity, and most activity. And we are also categorizing the entire skill set of the particular course into 4 quadrants, where needs more practice is from 0 to 40 score, and then moderate is from 40 to 60, and then good is from 60 to 80, and then expert is from 80 to 100, where the learner can understand what are the topics that he has to focus more by going through the lectures again and then solving more quiz and coding exercises to improve his marks. So he also can go through the individual quizzes, like every quiz, how many number of attempts it took, and then completion score, maximum score completed on, and then the leaderboard rank, where he can preview or retake from here. And also can go through the complete list of coding exercises to get the whole details about the coding exercises. And then he also can go to the certificate. Once the entire capstone project is marked as completed, course completion certificate will be generated with a QR code where anyone can verify the authenticity of the certificate by scanning this particular QR code. The learner also can share his accomplishment over LinkedIn and other social media platforms, and then he also can download it as a PDF or download it as a PNG for his own reference.